All right, many of you are familiar with Pickaxe Pete, a Magnavox Odyssey 2 game. And this is an admirable work in progress, programmed by Neuronic.
Yeah.
Is that what you said, Adam?
Mm-hmm.
At least that's his nickname in the AtariAge forums. His last name must be Reader, because the cartridge powers up with an Easter egg. It says R-E-D-E-R. So, Mr. Reader, this is a very good job so far. It's called Handy Pick Hank, in case Magnavox was, still as Sue happy as the company was in the 70s and 80s.
And as you can see, he died once, which means his game is over because this is a pseudo Odyssey game here.
Right. You only get one life because that's how it would be in real life if you were trapped in a mine with never-ending pickaxes that each wear out immediately. So the objective is not to get to the top, which means it's not a Donkey Kong ripoff. The objective is to, in terms of clearing a screen, you find a key, or one appears. You grab it and go into any of these three doorways, which would normally spit you out in a random direction. This is the pickaxe I've gotten. It lasts for a limited time, and it allows you to destroy any boulders for points that you even touch. You don't even necessarily have to hit them with the pickaxe part of your Hank graphic. Differences so far from the Odyssey 2 game. Can you remember, Adam, if you just push the button in Pickaxe Pete itself, do you jump straight up?
I don't remember.
Okay, me either, because you can't jump straight up in this. But that might be, so you automatically go to the side, but that might be faithful to Pickaxe Pete itself.
The biggest difference that I've seen is you can't jump under the boulders. The boulders don't bounce in this one.
Right. That's very good. I didn't even pick that up.
Yeah.
So you can't dive underneath them like you can. Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of, I think that's a big part that's missing.
Well, you play the next game.
All right.
I'll play one more and then we'll have to
cool.
switch seats.
All right.
So
it looks similar.
Sure does.
And, the ladders are another thing. They can appear in, well, they're random on the Odyssey 2 as well, but here they can appear and lead you up into space, which
case in point, it doesn't work as you can see.
Yeah. I don't know if you can jump off the side of it. Can you do that?
Well, there's no real in-between climbing animation. He just appears above the ladder.
So I wonder if you get hit by the pickaxe, if it kills you, because it seems like it ought to.
Yeah, right.
While it's falling down.
Nope, you just catch it, just as in the Odyssey 2 game. You catch that, you catch the giant key. So he must have a miner's hat on or something.
Right.
This is the points pressing game, even on the Odyssey 2, to beat all. I mean, the points pressing game extraordinary. You don't have to beat a level, just wait for the pickaxe, which appears much more frequently in this conversion than on the Odyssey 2.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Easier elements are that you jump much higher, so it's easier to clear the boulders. So you want to switch places and have a go?
I will. Try not to hit the tripod if we can hit it.
Yes.
Or manage it.
If you can manage.
All right, what else was different? All right. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, well, what you just pointed out, Adam, is that the lower door can be used as a platform.
Oh, yeah, I'll show you an example. Whoop.
Yeah, easier said than done. Yeah.
There we go. It's pretty easy to do. Oh, so that was a perfect example of, of a I'm going to wait down here for a ladder to go there. I want to see if I can't get a ladder that's going to take me, into Neverland, kind of.
Right.
I just want to...
Oh, they'll show up.
It's going to get harder and harder as it starts filling with things. I'll just kill off some of these guys first.
There are less boulders.
So if I can't jump straight up there because I guess... But this game is much easier. My high score is over a little over 100 or something like that for the Odyssey 2, I think. But it's coincidental that Chris pointed this game out to me because we've been playing it for the past couple of weeks. Well, we played it a couple of weeks ago. How's that? And I played it a couple times on the real Odyssey 2 in an emulation. Oh, if the pressing the button can restart the game, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. But most early 2600 games didn't do this, and this is a 4K game. So hey, what are you gonna do?
Right.
And I am playing this on real hardware. Obviously, we're using the cuddle cart, right? Is that
the Harmony cart?
Harmony cart. Yeah. That's the one I'm using. I've got so many different things I can play these things on.
Right. Yeah, if you're even touching a ladder, whether you're in mid-jump or not.
All right.
You can
I don't have a key yet.
Up to the platform.
Man, I haven't seen a key yet on this entire level.
Another easier element is that the keys exist. They hang out much longer in this one than on the Odyssey 2.
I was noticing, is this like, well, I don't want to point at the screen.
What are you talking about?
Do you see that little white dot in the right corner? Is that?
I do. That's the Easter egg.
That's the Easter egg, you think? I was thinking that's my life, which is kind of funny because you only get one life and there's only one dot, so maybe it is.
It would be funny if he started and just at 1 in the corner.
Definitely. It's much easier. Like, you don't have to use, on this lower one, you don't have to use the ladder to get to the top.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, because you can just jump on the platform. Okay, this is what I want to see.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the key. I'm not going to be able to get to it, but...
Well, they, like I said, they hang out a lot longer than on the Odyssey 2.
Alright.
Because that would have dissolved within seconds in the
Okay, now I'm going to play for points and stop trying to point things out.
underground mine era.
Because, like, already I have probably more... Okay, now if I can get that right away.
See, much more generous with the objects in this one.
Yeah, and it's good use of... like, it's simple. It looks similar. It doesn't really play similarly, though. I mean, it does, but it's... I think it's more action-packed, to tell you the truth. I do miss that you can't jump onto the boulders quite a bit, though. Which is... It's hard to do to begin with, but it's a fun thing to do. And that's what the games are about. They're about having fun.
Yeah, and there might be a trade-off here. Like, the boulders don't bounce, but then I haven't seen any flicker.
Yeah, and since you only have 2 objects on the screen, there's a lot of magic going on.
Right.
Yeah. You know. And look at the display. He's got, what, the 6-point display or whatever it is? Yeah, is this one ever going to get that high?
Right.
I got 999,999 points, folks, and then it flipped over and I got 1 point. Just when I was about to take the picture. Like, you can actually hit, because, like, when you jump, you, like, lose the bottom of your guy. You see, like, it turns black, so it seems like you can actually just run into the boulder. They look like bowling balls now that I'm looking at it, because they look like they have a place for you to put your fingers.
Little finger holes.
Yeah. I want to keep playing this if you don't mind.
Not at all. He's, I think he's trying to emulate, dictionary definition, the Pete jump from the Odyssey 2, because... he does go into sort of an arcing dive-looking thing. So it's not that his bottom half is missing so much as his legs are supposed to be in the air.
Yeah.
He got that down pretty well.
Oh, shit, I just got a pick at the same time. Okay, I like the fact that I can jump on... See, here's, like, that door. What's that doing there? Can I just hang out? Can I get hit here?
Now, it's possible that the particular playfield he's trying to copy from Pickaxe Pete itself has a platform.
So is this like a pause feature right here? I can't get hit here?
No, look at that.
Huh.
You might be the first one to have discovered that, but there might be a platform there on the Odyssey 2 version, and this is his way of providing a platform without having to use up.
I don't know if any way to do this. I mean,
space.
we could pull up the Odyssey 2 version real quick on our emulation and try it out, but...
Well, the playfield will be different because it's randomly chosen from a large set on the Odyssey 2. And there's just one on this that we've seen.
Yeah, so far.
But again, it's a work in progress.
I guess I'm still paused. Okay, I was just curious to see how long I could stay there. I guess forever. I thought maybe I might fall through, or...
Well, this is the latest version of this as of yesterday.
Yeah, April 11th, 2017.
Okay. So we're doing this on the 13th, so 2 days ago. I'm sure he'll be working on it more.
And if not, that's still cool because it's cool that someone did that. Because it was interesting when I was playing this a couple weeks ago. I was like, wouldn't it be cool if this game existed on the 2600? So,
and he
heard me, right? Yeah. There we go. Okay.
Nice.
All right. Oh, instead of in this one on the Odyssey 2, you'd be jumping up and down. On this one, you just don't.
It looks like the whole thing blows up.
Okay. Now, if I can get to the second level again, that would make me happy. After this, it's your turn. I want to see how many levels you can get in, because you're so much better at video games. We got that on camera.
Well, you've been, it depends on the game. You've been playing this a lot. Did you play this over
at Christopher's?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Is that where you got into it?
Yeah.
All of a sudden?
Yeah. Because we played on... Chris is talking about I went to visit someone who lives about an hour away from here, and he has an Odyssey 2, and we're playing a few games, and this was one of them. Well, on the Odyssey 2, this was one of them, not on the 2600.
Yeah, I should point out, we both like this game on the Odyssey 2. It's a lot of fun. You do have to get used to it.
Yeah.
It's not quite like any other climbing game you've played. There is a lot of abrupt movement. Not this bad, but it is a fun game. But like a lot of 2600 games, like a lot of Odyssey 2 games, once you get used to it and all of its little quirks and nuances, it is a lot of fun. It's very compelling to always want to play another game because you only get one life.
That's interesting. So it's have you noticed like these boulders up there, like they just go back and forth instead of falling down? What's up with that?
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's kind of weird. Ah, shit.
Well, that one did. Maybe they need the ladders too, because that one rolled down the ladder.
It did?
Yeah.
I did not notice that. Okay, give me that key back. Okay, that's what I want.
It's like, okay.
Come on. Give me a ladder that I can use.
Right. This is the same as on, so you can jump on that ladder, it would work.
It would?
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, so level 2.
Waiting around sometimes inordinately long for a ladder to appear is the same as on the Odyssey 2. That does happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But to get a high, if you're concerned about a high score, just stay on one level. Wait for these overly generous pickaxes to appear and just destroy boulders.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. What is it? Actually, I don't remember that. Is it Hank's...
Hank, what is it? Handy Pick Hank. Sounds like he's got a mucus problem.
Alright.
Handy Axe Hank or Handy Pick Hank.
Well, this will probably be my last game. Hey, I just want to say, it's cool that you made this game, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you putting it out there for us to check it out.
Absolutely.